When I say the word childhood, there's a lot of different things that may come to your mind. Whether it is a memory that you had, a vacation you went on, something your siblings used to do, or I don't know, there's so many things that can come to your mind when someone says childhood. But for me, a childhood memory that kind of encompasses all of my childhood is the fact that I was outgoing and I loved to talk. Okay, so I was very outgoing. I would talk to people that I've never met before. I talked to my friends all the time, and it even got to the point where my mom, if we were sitting next to a stranger, she would sit me next to the stranger so that she didn't have to talk to him, because she knew that I didn't care if they talked funny or looked funny or smelled funny, that I was just going to talk up a storm. And so I think about how outgoing I was as a kid and how I've always loved to talk. But when I got older, I fell into this misconception that being a natural talker actually made me a good speaker. And I was quickly corrected on that, because that is not true. There is much more that comes to public speaking than just knowing how to say a bunch of words, not getting nervous, and speaking loudly. There's a lot more that goes into it. So in the next couple of minutes, we're going to look at whenever I entered this course of public speaking, to where I was then, some ways that I improved, some things that stuck with me, and then just what the future holds regarding my public speaking. So first, let's reflect back to the beginning of the semester. Coming into the semester, I honestly felt like I was a pretty average speaker, okay? Not great, not terrible. I just kind of thought I fit right there in the average mode. I thought, I don't get nervous when I speak in front of people. I really like to talk a lot, and I love hand gestures, just naturally. I love it all, and so that makes me a good speaker, right? No. Like I said, that is not true. I learned there's a lot of different areas for me to improve, and there's some specific things that really stuck with me this semester that I learned. So throughout this semester, I learned some things that have really sunk in. I learned that gaining the audience's attention is so important. I thought, if I don't get their attention at the beginning, if nothing sparks their interest, then what's going to make them listen to me throughout my whole speech? Learning to gain their attention, starting off with something that will really get them focused in, that's huge. That sets the stage for your entire speech. I also learned the importance of eye contact. I am giving them a message and they're receiving a message, and if I'm looking around and just kind of distracted, as I usually am, that's not the same as me looking at the audience and telling them what I'm saying. It makes it personal. It's very important in speaking. And then the excitement that I show. I learned that, if I am speaking on something but I have no body language, I have nothing that shows my excitement for the topic, why would the audience be excited about it too? If I'm engaged, if I'm excited, if I'm passionate, that's going to cultivate in the audience as well. So it's important to show the importance of what I'm talking about through my body language, through the emphasis on my voice, through the excitement that I show. These three things really stuck out to me in this class, and I think they're going to play a role in my future in public speaking. So when I think about the future in public speaking, I think about, it's a big question mark. I have no idea what's coming, what's going to happen, but whether I'm a teacher or a counselor or a mother or a volunteer, who knows what I'm going to be. But public speaking is something that is important in all of those roles, and it's always going to play a part. And so even though talking comes naturally to me, there's so many things to learn about becoming a good speaker. There's more to speaking than just saying words. And so as I look at where I was at the beginning of this semester, what I've learned, and looking to the future, I know that I will not get to the future and regret preparing for it now. So the things I'm learning, the things I've taken away from this class will always be relevant and they will always be helpful to carry into my future, whatever that may be.